Alright, I recently did a video of my first experience with the Skull Shaver Pitbull Silver Pro. I think it did an amazing job taking my hair off. I don't usually shave my head. I've only shaved it maybe 2 or 3 times, and I used a straight edge to do it because I was concerned about shaver bumps. But I used it last night. It worked very well. It worked fast. It was efficient. And I'm gonna waste your time. Let's get right to the video. Alright, I'm gonna give this shaver, what is it, the Pitbull Silver shaver. So you can see that. Bam. Now, this is the latest model. It only has 4 blades, I'm sorry. They removed the middle blade. From what I understand, it was difficult to keep that clean. So they went with the 4-blade model. It's supposed to be new and improved. The reason why I'm trying this, I've been cutting my own hair for over 20 years. But my wife is tired of hairs in the sink. As you can see here, my hair's starting to thin out in different areas. From the top here, it's starting to thin out a little bit. So I decided that I'm going to keep it off. And this little shaver here allows me to cut my hair every 4 or 5 days. I was kind of concerned about it being this high when I first tried this thing, but it just showed up today, so I'm gonna give it a shot. All right, bear with me. All right, see how this thing works. No pulling, which is good. My hair is slightly wet because I was out playing basketball with my son, and it's 90 degrees today. Wow, man. It's taking the hair right off. Right down to the skin. Now my boys from the gym will say, of course it is, because your hair's so thin. But it's not thin on the sides. It's really kind of coarse and thick, and it's coming right off, no problem. And one of the reasons why I'm recording this is because, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm a brother. And typically, our heads are a little more sensitive to blades. So I'm curious to see how this works with skin irritation after shaving. I saw a review on another shaver that suggests that you not spend too much time in areas where your skin is more sensitive. My skin is more sensitive in the back. I'm not one of those guys that walks around with those bumps all along the back of the head, because I typically use my walls when it comes to cutting my hair, and I keep them clean and properly oiled. I am curious to see what this does, that same area. Now I thought that when I first tried this, and listen guys, I'm 6'8", 300 pounds, I'm a big dude, which means I have a big head. I was originally thinking about doing half of my head and cleaning this out before finishing the other half, but it still seems to be cutting just as effectively as it did when I first started. So I'm just gonna keep going. You know, I really meant to check my watch to see how long this takes, but there is a timer up there. I've only been cutting for 4.5 minutes, and it looks like I should be done in the next minute and a half or so, so it's over 5-minute cut. I have no idea what it's doing in the back there, so. Man, that front looks clean. I'm listening to hear if the battery is giving up. It doesn't seem to be getting any slower. You can hear that. It seems to have the same energy that it had when I first started. You can hear there's still some hairs back there, so I'm going to go over the back a couple times again. Excuse me. Yeah, that's clean. Now, any other time that I cut my hair completely off like this, I used a straight edge, not a big razor or anything, just a straight blade with a gel. And I've never had any irritation using that. The reason that I went with the Pitbull over like 20 of the other shavers out there on the market, and this was a little more expensive, is because they've gone through several remodels. You know, they apparently listen to their reviewers, and they've made changes like the fifth blade, removing that so that it's easier to clean. I've heard complaints about these products not being designed properly, some quality control issues. But from what I can tell, it seems like it's a pretty well-made shaver. It's getting the job done on this big melon. You can see that's pretty clean. I can't see the back, but you guys can, right? You can see it's on the green light there. It doesn't have to be charged yet. Hit that little button right there. Turns it off. It says no remnants on there at all. So focus in on that. All right, it seems pretty clean. There's no mess on my sink. Let's see what that looks like back there. Man, that looks clean. Alright, then I gotta spend a little more time on the. No, that looks like all the hair is gone. Alright, there's a few spots there. But man, it's cut my shaving time. Where are we at? 9 minutes? I'm just being a little extra. I think I really could be done by now. I want to make sure I get all these little hairs in the creases. Now if I could do all this in the back of my head with no irritation, yeah, I'll buy a couple of these things. Get them in my voice. Man, I'm done. It's about 10 minutes right there. And I really think I could have done it in less time. That's pretty clean. See, I've never taken this thing apart before, but you can see there's a little, let's see, there's a little lip right there. Pop that down. All right. See what you got there. There's all my hair. was caught up in there. Not bad. Not bad. Nothing on the sink. It's all right there. All right. I'll catch up with y'all later. Deuces. All right. So that's my video. I found the Pitbull to be very helpful. It checked all my boxes. I wanted to cut my hair. I wanted to be able to cut my hair more often to keep the hair low. And I didn't want any mess to keep my wife happy. I wanted the cut to be fast and efficient. And yeah, all those things, all those boxes were checked. So I'm very happy with the product. I would suggest it. I don't have anything to compare it against. I haven't tried any shaver like this before. But from what I can tell, this is a pretty high quality shaver. I did have to go back and touch up some areas behind my ear. I wasn't really focused on that area. There's some areas lower on my neck that I had to touch. But I really think that I can cut my shaving time in half. Not in half. I did it in about 10 minutes. I think I could probably do it in like 7 minutes effectively. All right. So I hope this was helpful. Leave me a comment if you like. And God bless. Deuces.